Honey, we're out of milk. So I'm going down to the grocery store. I'll bring the recycling along. I'll look out for the flu zombies. See you later.
Likely scenario? Not really.
Do not panic, but be prepared. This is In the Wild with Chris. There is a flu epidemic on the rise with the coronavirus or the COVID-19, but I will leave the specifics to the professionals, and you make sure to stay tuned to your regional health organizations and the recommendations they're giving. My thoughts are that right now the virus and the flu is something that I can handle. Sure, it would knock me out like a hard flu, but since I'm fairly healthy and in good shape, I'd most likely survive. But for the young, the elderly, and people with failing health and disease, it could very well be a fatal disease. Me and my wife, we did cancel our spring vacation to Tenerife since we want to reduce the risk of catching the virus, but also we want to avoid getting quarantined in some hotel for several weeks. Though we had really looked forward to some sun, warmth, and in my case, snorkeling. But if necessary, we can now quarantine ourselves at home for several weeks to prevent spreading the virus if we catch it, and also avoid catching it if the virus goes rampant. And in order to do that, we have added to our long-term food supply. Remember, this scenario is based on that we still have power, running water, and internet connection. But what we have done is we've filled up the freezer, the fridge, and the pantry so that we, if necessary, can stay home for several weeks. For medical supplies, we've added some more ibuprofen, aspirin, and paracetamol, medications for fever reduction, as well as rehydration powder and vitamin supplements. But it's not like we've stockpiled for the end of the world. Generally speaking, we got what we usually do when we catch a bad cold or the flu. We stay hydrated and comfortable. But if you do get very sick, call your local health centers for recommendations before going to a health clinic and maybe risk spreading the virus even more. A good precaution, as always, is to wash your hands with soap and water frequently when you've been out in public. And remember, Alco-Gel is a supplement to soap and water. So to sum it up, do not panic. Stay tuned to your official local and regional health organizations. Maintain a good hygiene with soap and water. And make sure you have supplies for a few weeks of quarantine. If you found this useful, please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And stay healthy, don't panic, and keep it real. This is In the Wild with Chris, and I'm prepared to stay indoors.